Hey, Thom Swain here with Set Realty Group. And this week in our Power Up, I want to talk about what is a balanced market. A balanced market is when the number of homes that are available versus the number of buyers is balanced. Now, we know that it's happening by a calculation that we do that we call it inventory, but basically what it is, it's the rate at which homes are moving off the market. When we have inventory levels that are below 6 months, then we are in a seller's market. What does that mean? That basically means if we didn't put any more houses on the market, the homes that are for sale now would be gone in 6 months. And when it's more than 6 months, then it's a buyer's market. And it simply means that there are more houses available. During the pandemic, we were seeing inventory levels in weeks, not months. So what that meant is about 3 weeks is what we were seeing. And if we had stopped putting homes on the market, what was there would be gone in 3 weeks. Now, if you were searching for a home, it felt like inventory was probably measured in seconds. But in reality, there have been a number of homes available. It's just the number of buyers that were looking for those homes was so much greater that those homes that even weren't in the best condition were being snapped up very quickly, oftentimes by investors. So now as interest rates have increased, consumer confidence has dropped, interest rates have gone up, we have seen homes sit on the market for a bit longer. So that time on market and the inventory that we have has grown. And what that means is that we're approaching a balanced market. As realtors, we like the balanced market because then truly what we're trying to achieve, we're able to. And that's getting a fair and reasonable outcome for the seller and a fair and reasonable outcome for the buyer. So what that means for you if you've been searching for homes over the last 2 years is that one, you're probably going to get the home closer to the list price, maybe even a little bit under. You're not competing as much for that home, and you might even get some of the repairs that are needed covered by the seller. In some cases, buyers are even getting closing costs covered by the sellers, either to pay down the fees that are charged by the attorneys or the lender, or in points. Points is a way to artificially buy down your rate to give you a lower payment. And if the seller's willing to make that payment for you, that's probably a win-win situation. So overall, we like a balanced market because it means that it's a fairer and more reasonable market. As a buyer, you'll have a chance to view the home, think about it, and then put in a reasonable offer. As a seller, it means that yes, you'll have fewer buyers going through your home and making wild offers. But it also means that if your home is prepared properly, priced properly, and promoted properly, it will sell. As you consider your options, also think about this. If you're not living in the triangle now and you're moving to the triangle, or actually leaving the triangle and going to another area, you might want to talk to your real estate professional about what's going on locally, because a balanced market here does not mean that there's a balanced market in San Antonio or San Francisco or Des Moines, Iowa. You really need to think about the position that your home that you're selling, as well as the position of the home that you're buying is in. So let's talk about that as well as you consider your options for your move and what that might mean about where you are versus where you're going. So that's been this week's Power Up. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message.